Okay, so the first site I want to introduce to you is Starfall.com. This is a phonics-based website, primarily for students who are in the early elementary school years or early childhood. It could be for pre-K and kindergarten. But I also feel that it's still useful for students who are in first and second grade, just because I teach second grade, and many of the students come in at a reading level, sometimes at level B, C, and D, and some of the students are L students, and some of the students are just not familiar with how to decode words and how to sound out different vowels and things like that. And I think this website will be useful to first and second graders as well. It could still be applied to students, in third and fourth grade, but I would say that the layout of the website is probably a little bit too childish for them. So a student in the upper grades, like third and fourth grade, probably wouldn't be too interested in this website. So some of the things you see here, ABCs, learn to read, it's fun to read, and I'm reading. So there's different aspects to the website. Also, I want to note that it's very colorful, it's cartoony, so students would be eager, to want to go onto the website. You see there is an option to join and to log in and have your own account, but I'll go over that a little bit later. So real quick, we're going to click on ABCs. And this is just a basic introduction to the alphabet. Okay, if you click on a letter.
A. A.
Okay, it'll say the word,
Ah.
and it'll give you the vowel sound.
Ah. Apple.
So this is good because it gives the student a visual of the word that's being displayed for them, and it highlights the letter and then the vowel sound that it makes. But primarily, I want to go to the Learn to Read. Okay, and here you see that there's different games to play, there's books, then there's different skills to work on. So this gives students more autonomy, I would say, for them to really have access to the website, and they could go about what they want to work on their own. So I would say this website could be used primarily two things. Perhaps after a lesson is already done in the classroom, if students want to continue to practice after they completed their work, they could go onto the website. Or if a student perhaps needs extra help, they could go on, they could play a game, they could try to read a book or practice specific skills. And also, I think this website could be useful in a flipped classroom, where the skills that are going to be taught for the day are given beforehand to students for homework, and they could go online and they could practice certain skills so they can know beforehand what will be done in the classroom for that day. So, for example, let's say we click on Zach the Rat. Okay, so this is a book.
Listen to the short A sound. Ah, 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 ah. Short A makes this kind of sound. Ah, 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 ah. Z, ah, k, Zach.
Okay, so it's telling you the the skill that's being taught. Okay, the short A, Zach. You see, you have Zach the rat. There's a hand, so it's very accessible for young students. It's telling them where to click. Okay, and it was being read to them, so there's audio. And then again, it's reinforcing the A sound. Now, students could read it to themselves. Zach is a rat. Okay, and if they want to perhaps see if that they were correct in their reading, there's a little ear option here, and it'll read it to them.
Zach is a rat.
Okay. So it's animated. It's very engaging to students. Okay, it'll keep them intrigued, and they'll want to go onto the website. Again, here's the arrow, and again, it's reinforcing that A sound. So every time they see an A, they should say ah. Okay. Then there's a game the students can play also. So we'll click on this one.
Make a word with ah, an to match the picture. Pan.
So this could be done in any order. You could read the book first. You could play the game first. It's up to the student and also up to the teacher. So you definitely want to set up the students at the computer beforehand and give them the instructions of what to do. So here again, it has a picture of the word that they need to complete, and it's giving them the short A sound. This is good, for even the L students because it's giving them a visual, and then they'll go ahead and they'll have to drag one of the letters.
Pan, can.
Okay.
Can, fan.
So again, it's reinforcing that short A sound, okay, and students would just choose the onset of the word. Okay, so this is a fan. It's giving them the visual. They'll drag the P over to complete the word. Now there's different types of games that reinforce different types of skills. You see there's like a WH, okay, so that's doing the WH digraph, the W sound, okay, and then there's stories that go along. There's also like the long A vowel, okay. In terms of membership for teachers, for this website, I don't think it's necessary to join, but you have the option. And you could purchase the website and the membership through different ways. Pretty much what a membership gives you is just access to curriculum, ideas, and worksheets. But again, me personally, I don't think it's necessary to join. I think just what it offers, just with terms of the games and reinforcing the skills, is good enough. But the teacher won't have access to monitoring the student. That's the only drawback. That's why I think it's just it would be good for a flipped classroom, just to introduce different skills and how to send out the letters beforehand, so students can practice at home, so they could be more prepared, in class the next day. So the teacher, you would need to, if you have the privilege of having a website per se, you could give the link to exactly what you want the student to do on the website, and they could do that for homework, and so when they come in the next day, they'll be prepared. The second website I want to go over is adaptedmind.com. Okay, this website has two options: math and reading. Obviously, for this recording, we're going to go to the reading. Okay, this website is very good for comprehension, as you see right here. And this could be applied to students all the way to 6th grade. And this website also has an option to become a member. And for this website, I think it is beneficial for a teacher to go ahead and to purchase a membership, because it allows the teacher to monitor how the students are doing. So you could use the questioning and the different quizzes and stuff as assessments, to guide you in your instruction and to just monitor how the student is doing. So let's click on an example. So I'm going to choose second grade. I'm going to go to level B and click on this lesson. Okay, so in the beginning of a lesson, you get to choose, it says choose a friend to come along with you. Now notice for all the instructions, there's a little audio symbol here, okay, and it'll read the instructions to you, just in case the student doesn't know exactly what to do. So I'll just go ahead and click Peter Pan, and then click the green arrow. Now it says to read each word out loud. Okay, so beforehand it gives you some words that a student might find difficult, in reading the story, to comprehend the story. So it's just giving you some words to help you read. So if you don't know what the word is, there's an audio symbol again.
Girl.
And I'll read it to you.
Search. Birds. Were. Besides.
Okay. Then click on the green arrow. Now, this is the story to read. Now you'll read it to yourself, or you could click the audio symbol up here.
Read the story.
It highlights which words are vocabulary words and which words are reading words, just to help you comprehend the story. At the end of the short reading, then there's questions to answer. And now these questions will be recorded, and you'll have like a little grade at the end. So this is the assessment piece. Okay. So why did the author write this story? So there's different skills to work on. This could be author's purpose, for example. Okay. You could click. We'll just click on B. Okay. And then right away it gives you immediate feedback to what the right answer is. It goes to the next question, which is a fact. I'll just click on anything. Got that correct. You get 15 points. So it also rewards you right away. There's badges to earn. Okay, so all these different things, the points, that's to provide incentive for the student. And if you have a membership, there's more features to unlock. So to me, I think it's beneficial to go ahead and purchase the membership if I was a teacher, just because I think it's a good form of assessment to help you along in your instruction, and just to see how your students are doing, especially because this teacher doesn't always have the time to always sit down and do a running record with the student, and always, just to gauge where they are. Sometimes it's good to have them, do this, on their own, and then, their scores and their results will be emailed to you. So let's just go through the rest of the questions. Okay. Now you see the Peter Pan that we chose. Now if we ask him, he gives you a little hint as to what to what the answer is. See, then when you completed the questions, you unlock certain badges, and you you receive points, and then you unlock a certain different book. Then it goes on to spelling, this book, spelling assessments and stuff like that. But for this, I just want to focus on the comprehension aspect, and I think it's very, it's very inviting to the student. They could pick who they want to help them, with some of the questions. They give them little hints, and overall, I think it's just very engaging for the student, and it's a quick assessment tool to help the teacher. Thank you.